Hi, Rob here. Here is the top that I was previously white, all white plastic. Like where's something I'll show you. Here, wait. For comparison, that's one of the fidget spinners I was working on. That's the white that comes in, but I can draw. You can dye them because they're nylon, and so I dyed this red and black, and you can see here what it looks like. And inside there's the 4 tritium vials in there. They're glowing at night. And also there's another 6. You can't see them, but there's actually 6 millimeter balls inside this, hidden. So you got the 4 big balls, and you can also roll these in your finger if you wish. You can also replace this or turn it so you get any flat spots or whatever. These tops do have a tendency to stand upright. I've had it happen quite a few times now. But I think it looks really pretty. And the question is, does it spin acceptably? Let's put it that way. So, here we go. Well, does it spin acceptably? Yeah, right off this. Okay, I forgot to check and see. Okay, here's a little one. Let's check and see if it's... That's just a little toy thing I made. Okay, well, it spins in the middle. Let's try this one again. There we go. It'll eventually find its spot, but when it gets into the center, you'll see that it does spin fairly steady. I mean, there's no real apparent wobble. Put them down here, see, like that. See? Pretty. Sorry, I'm waving this fake camera around a bit, but there we go. So it's going to find its spot here. This little one I made is pretty cool too, actually. So there. Now it's pretty much almost settled down. Now what I like about it, see the glow. Whoa, I touched it. Okay. And there it goes again. See the glowing ring? I think that's pretty cool because whatever angle the light's coming in at, it'll make that glowing sort of ring. I think that's a nice feature. And also, the tritium vials at nighttime will also obviously glow, so you can have that version. And you can see, even I've touched it and slowed it down quite a bit, obviously, but it's still pretty steady. Now, what I like about this is that, I mean, I've got 8.5 minutes out of this so far. This will spin for over 6 minutes easy, just with an easy spin. The stem is quite thick because the top is actually quite heavy. But what's really nice about this nylon version is you have the lightweight of the nylon body, so the inside, the center and all that is all completely lightweight, and then you have around this circumference, the diameter of it on the outside, you have all the weight. Now that's the idea. And then the stem is removable, so I've made another one. I have another 4 coming. They're being made now, and this was the first one I designed. The next 4 are all unique in their own ways. One of them has a little stubby stem that you can it has a big stem and a stubby stem. And the stubby stem is so you can replace it and make it into a coin top, so it just fits in your pocket nicely without the inconvenience of the stem sticking out. And also I've made it so you can roll the balls around in your fingers, so you can, it's like a fidget toy too. In that sense, you can, like a comfort stress toy, if you really want to get your coin top up and you can roll the bearings in your the bearing balls, the steel balls or brass balls or whatever you use. They're 12 millimeter. And I also have another one that's using 6 millimeter, and I have a really big one. Well, I couldn't afford to have it made because that was really expensive, but just for the body of it was like really expensive. But I have a really big 100 mil one to give you an example what 100 mil is like for those people that are still using imperial measurements. 100 mil is about this. It's almost the diameter of this. See 100 there? It's almost the diameter of this whole thing. Not quite, but it's about like that. So 3/4 of it at least. That's 100 mil right there. So I made a 100 mil top, and that thing's huge. I mean, it uses like, this has 4 12 millimeter balls. I think that thing uses something like 16 or something like that, 12 or 16 or maybe something like that. I can't remember, of these big balls. I mean, that's going to spin forever. But I couldn't afford to have it made right now because it was very expensive. So maybe another time people buy these ones. Anyways, you can see it's still going. I like it. Now it's slowing down. So the frame rate, because it's slowing down now, the frame rate is starting to pick up slowly the individual balls instead of just one line. But in my eyes, it still looks like one continuous. See, if I close the light off, you won't even see that anymore. See that? That's cool. Like that. There. And there. And there. That's really, I just think it's a nice feature. So there's a lot of really interesting features for these nylon tops, even though they're not totally precision. It's now starting to wobble a little bit, but it's slowing down quite a bit. Still. The colors are not so glossy. You know, it's a matte finish because nylon's a matte sort of, get these over there. Nylon is a matte material, but I do get them polished up as much as you can polish nylon. They are polished in a vibrational tumbling machine. And so there's a little bit, but there it goes. It's almost done. Yeah, almost going to fall. It's going really slow now. You can't see it maybe in the camera, but it's actually going really slow. It's going to fall in a minute. There it goes. Yeah. So that was a few minutes, but there you go. And there it is. Okay. That's the, sorry about the camera movement and all that. I'm trying to keep it steady. I'm just holding it in my hand. And there you go. There's the top. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.